Good evening. It hardly seems possible, but Sydney Harbour itself has been upstaged by the spectacular arrival of the Queen Mary 2, the biggest ship ever seen from our shores. Damien Ryan joins us from the harbour foreshore, where, Damien, there have been big crowds of onlookers since before dawn.
Mark, who would have thought a cruise ship could make such a fuss? But there's been frenzy-like in Sydney today. The city's traffic tonight is in chaos. Thousands of people have been coming all day, and they're still coming down here to Mrs Macquarie's chair for a look. And just check this out. This ship is so big, it's tall, it's long, it's wide. It's a sight to behold.
In the pre-dawn, she sparkled, the crown jewel of the famous Cunard line. And as the QM2 passed through the heads, like loyal subjects, Sydney-siders awoke to greet her. A carpet of spectator craft rolled out, bobbing in her enormous wake. Thousands lined the shore, marvelling at this majesty of the sea.
Magnificent, you know, everybody just sort of gasped when it came round through the gap there.
I was absolutely stunned at how enormous it was.
Her size is jaw-dropping, making even our enormous harbour a tight fit. As long as 3 city blocks and as high as a 23-storey building, she towered over some of Sydney's skyline. Imposing but still graceful as she turned her back on the harbour bridge. For the lucky ones on board, it was a photo call, the perfect holiday snap of our 2 most famous landmarks. Too big to berth at Circular Quay, the Navy had to empty Garden Island, and didn't Sydney salute when she pulled into the dock.
How would you rate this entrance today?
The welcome, it was on a parallel with the best we've had in any port in the world. It was tremendous.
And all day, scores of office workers streamed out of the city to see the royal visitor. Others didn't have to go far at all, with the best view in town. Traffic around Woolloomooloo was also choked with onlookers.
We've been stuck over an hour just to come and see her.
It's not just the size of this ocean liner, which is staggering. There's also the sheer opulence you find once on board. Guests are greeted with this 6-storey lobby, a 4-piece orchestra and sweeping staircases. It's $1 billion worth of floating luxury.
And this is what the big money can buy. $5,000 a night for a 2-level suite with, of course, a water view. The QM2 also boasts 10 restaurants, 5 swimming pools, a 24-hour health spa and the biggest ballroom at sea. Choosing what to do and when to get off are the hard parts.
We're going to stay on as long as possible. Hide away in one of the lifeboats, I think.
You don't want to get off?
No, I'm not getting off. He'll have to drag me.
But for 2,000 or so passengers, there's still a long way to go. The Queen Mary 2 is only at the halfway mark of her maiden voyage around the world. Damien Ryan, National 9 News.